This is not just food, this is M&S Christmas food.
Welcome to the boating adventure. This is a continuation to video 504 to Fradley Junction. Okay, so having turned the corner and gone onto the Coventry Canal at Fradley Junction, I'm just going to make my way down this northern part of the Coventry Canal, and I think today I'm going to go as far as the village of Whittington. It's somewhere that I've wanted to stop off at and look at the village for quite some time, and for one thing and another I've never made it yet, so maybe today is the day. We're just coming up to Bridge 91. We're just coming up to Bridge 90A.
Bridge 90A connects Fradley Village to Fradley South, where there are a number of businesses such as a cafe, there's a pharmacy, and there's a chip shop and a convenience store.
Just coming up to Bridge 90.
This is Bridge 89, which takes the very busy A38 over the canal towards Birmingham. canal now makes a loop away from the noisy A38, only to rejoin it in about a mile.
Just coming up to bridge 88. This is Brook Hay Bridge. My destination today was to head for a mooring somewhere between bridges 81 and 80.
There are three fellas doing some very important work here at the side of the canal.
Okay. Okay. Really hoping that the camera is picking up these beautiful colours.
On the starboard side is Street Hay Wharf. It was first established over 20 years ago as a narrowboat yard, originally being an old coal wharf, and prior to that was involved in the drying of hops for the brewery industry. Just coming up to Bridge 85. On the port side is the entrance to King's Orchard Marina, which is part of the ABC group, and Helen and I have used their marinas on a number of occasions in different locations. This is Bridge 84. We're just coming up to Huddlesford Junction, and on the starboard side is what is left of the Wiley and Essington Canal.
So this is bridge number 82. Not very far now to get to somewhere between 81 and 80, and as close to Whittington as I can find a decent mooring.
So this is bridge number 81.
Okay, so this is where I moored last night at the Whittington visitor moorings, just before bridge 80. There are some houses opposite, which is no bad thing because they were quite well lit at night, and it means there's somebody looking at the boat all the time. It was very, very quiet, no problem whatsoever. So now I'm going to have a walk into Whittington, and there's a particular place I want to look at. So bridge 80 is Swan Bridge, and it's next to Swan Wharf. And there's the swamp duck. So I'm now heading on Burton Road. I came up from the canal, over the bridge, and joined Burton Road. So Google is now telling me to turn right onto Back Lane. So who am I to argue? So I'm crossing over at Blacksmith Lane. I think that must be the said chapel. So I've now turned right onto Church Street, which is a bit of a clue as to where I'm heading. So I've done a right now past the War Memorial here, and I can see the church in the distance there. So that's where I'm heading. So I've come to St Giles Church here at Whittington, and I'm looking for a particular grave. And this is the one, and this is to the beloved memory of Thomas Spencer of Skipton, Yorkshire, who died in July the 25th, 1905, aged 53 years. So why is this significant? Well, I can tell you that today, unusually, I am wearing one of the shirts made by his company. I don't very often wear Marks and Spencer's clothes, but when I do, they're the sort of stuff that lasts for ages. So this is the grave of Thomas Spencer of Marks and Spencer's. M&S to all of us. He died quite young at 53 years old, and he died here at Whittington. It's a sobering thought that with all that Marks and Spencer's empire that's still on the go, this is where you end up. So to more mundane matters, I'm making my way back down towards the Swamp Duck, and I'm hopefully going to bump into a shop that sells bicarbonate of soda and some vinegar. When I was prepping the boat on Saturday, I noticed how slippy the pontoon has become. There's a lot of green mould on it, and as soon as it gets wet, it is like a skating rink. And having fallen off a pontoon like that once before and cracked 2 ribs on the way down, I don't want to do it again. So I had a quick look on the internet, and for aquatic safety, one of the best things to use is a bucket of boiling water with some vinegar in it, and then sprinkle some bicarbonate of soda on the pontoon and give it a good scrub, and then wash it down with a hose pipe. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to ask the marina staff if they would do it properly at some time in the not too distant future. So keep your eyes skinned for a shop. Okay, so mission accomplished. I've got some vinegar and some bicarbonate of soda, and I'm now walking back to the boat. I'm going up Blacksmith Lane, which we saw on the way. So if you need the co-op from the boat, you follow the route that I took, but instead of going on Chapel Lane all the way, turn down Blacksmith Lane, and the co-op is at the end. It's a lot nearer. So I hope you've enjoyed this journey of mine to Whittington from King's Bromley Marina, and a quick look around the village, and in particular Thomas Spencer's grave, and a bag of tricks from the co-op to fix that pontoon or slipway. Hope not. I want to get that done as soon as I get back. So thank you very much for watching this video and for your continual support for the channel, and as always, do take care. Well, a very good morning to you. Here's a little job that I've decided to do, really take the law into my own hands, but this pontoon is absolutely lethal when it rains. It's under a load of trees, so all of the rubbish from the trees will have fallen on it, and it probably hasn't been cleaned in a while, and so there's a build-up of green algae. You can't see it so much when it's dry, but as soon as it rains hard, it becomes like a skating rink. And especially at this point where I'm having to get on and off the front of the boat to untie the ropes. And having done this once before, at a previous marina. We stayed for a couple of nights, and untying the rope, I stepped off the boat, slipped, and ended up falling off the pontoon, and as I went down I cracked 2 ribs, and yeah, it was very, very painful. Could have been worse. I did manage to haul myself out. Steve was with me at the time, but he couldn't really help because he couldn't stand on it either, so I had to get myself out, and it taught me a lesson really. And when I was tying the boat up the other day, I noticed how slippy this was, and I had to cling on to the boat next door. Now this boat is up for sale, so presumably at some point it will disappear, and maybe it will be replaced, maybe it won't, but there'll be nothing to hang on to. So I've made up a solution of boiling water and vinegar, and then I've sprinkled the deck with some bicarbonate of soda. So it's a matter of just scrubbing the decks and then hosing it down, and see if we can get at least some of this green algae gone, and you won't need to be Torval and Dean to stand on it. You can quite clearly see the green rubbish that's being brushed off. So if we can get rid of that off the surface of the wood, that is going to help for a while. But it's something that the marina needs to do properly themselves really, with a high powered jet wash. I've cleaned this as best I can now, so it's had boiling water and vinegar and bicarbonate of soda, a lot of scrubbing and a lot of elbow grease, and it doesn't feel as slippy as it was. I still wouldn't like to do a pirouette up and down the gangplank here. The trouble with this setup is that when it rains, there's nowhere for the water to drain. Although it's got spaces in between, the rain settles on the boards, and the only way it goes away is it dries off, and as it dries off it leaves this green residue which has come from the trees round about when they've been rained on and the wind blows, and it all ends up on these boards, and if they're not kept clean, then that's when you get problems. Particularly pieces like this where you've got a knot. As the board is walked on, these parts wear down, but the knot part starts to protrude, and the knot is very shiny and slippy, and that is a slippy piece there. So really ideally that wants sanding down a little bit.